Street Fighter, where clearly everyone was miserable.
Yeah.
All fucking smiles.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, they just fake
but
it.
But Bill Murray's a weird dude. Maybe he won't fake it for cameras because he doesn't feel like
the
it.
Bill Murray now that he was when he was then. Because now, yeah, if Bill Murray's making a piece of shit, which first of all wouldn't happen because that's just not how he is, if he was miserable, he would show you his miserable.
I don't know. A lot of people didn't like The Dead Don't Die. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, but as long as... Well, that's the thing. It's not necessarily that the movie wasn't good, it's that he likes it. So who cares?
Fair enough.
Because Bill Murray only does what Bill Murray wants to do now.
So, we do begin Scrooged by flying into Santa's village with that dope-ass Danny Elfman score that we are all kind of used to. Yeah. It's kind of all not the same, but it's...
I mean, that's...
Like, the minute you hear that, you're like, Danny Elfman.
That's Danny Elfman's gimmick. That's where he lives.
And if it ain't broke...
Yeah, don't fix it. You know? It's perfectly fine.
And Santa's village is under attack.
I want this movie.
I mean, really actual missiles.
Yes.
Terrorists under attack. So Santa and his elves, somewhat ugly-looking gothy elves. There's one goth elf.
Yes.
Gets M16s to defend Santa's village.
Well, I mean, this can't be the first time people have tried to take over Santa's village. They got this prepared.
And someone off in the distance shows up on a skidoo. And who is it?
Lee Majors!
A $6 million man himself. There to defend Santa. And he's just like, we're going to go through the back. He's like, this is one Santa Claus is going through the front door.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
And Lee, you're being a real good boy this year.
No, not yet. No, this is my favorite line. He was just like, Santa, I don't care what happens to me. You're too important.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans what happens to me, but Christmas needs you.
He's just like, no, I'm not going. And that's what he says, you've been a real good boy this year. And
I love the response
just looks
from
at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, thanks.
And I'm like, motherfucker, Santa Claus just said you were a good boy. You should be smiling from ear to ear.
The night the reindeer died. Oh, Jesus.
There's been talk of people making, and they have made a handful of those fake trailers from Grindhouse.
I want to see the night the reindeer died.
How has this movie not happened?
From IBC, you'll love it.
Yes.
And then Bob Goulet. When did he go by Bob?
He did occasionally, yeah. It's when he's trying to be a little less formal. He's
Fair
Bob.
Enough.
Bob Goulet.
Bob Goulet's good old-fashioned Cajun Christmas.
I can't look at Robert Goulet without thinking
of
fucking Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live.
No, Goulet.
Yeah, Goulet.
The staring contest go. You win. You always do.
The ringtones that he made on Saturday Night Live was my ringtone for like 2 years.
So it's literally Bob Goulet going down the bayou.
Just singing away.
Getting terrified slowly because of the snakes and the crocodiles that are in the fucking swamp. And then the final fake trailer is a Leave It to Beaver parody.
A sex joke.
Yeah, where it's just like, where's your father? He's off chasing
beaver.
Father loves beaver. On IBC, you'll love it.
Okay.
Cut to Frank Cross and his group of yes men and women.
Yes. See what I did there?
Yeah. Show me the Scrooged promo. And they just give us
the promo that you would always see for this kind of shit. Is you got the old guy reading. You've got.
Here's the weird part.
Yeah.
Later on in the film, we see some of this stuff happening.
Yes. I don't know.
Because it's like, and starring Mary Lou Retton as Tiny Tim, and she does this like
the backflip.
But they do that exact scene.
My guess
later
is,
in the film.
Well, first of all, it's weird because you wouldn't film that, but what you would do if they were going to do this is they would do like a dress rehearsal type thing and film scenes of it. So
but
that
you
they
can
could
clearly tell it's the exact same.
It's a movie. They don't expect you to remember. So yes, but it is exactly the same thing. And then they reference people who aren't in the movie. Jamie Farr. Which I'm like, Jamie Farr would have been great in this movie. I love MASH.
But yeah.
And he just sort of goes...
He hates it.
This is bullshit, and I have to kill you all, and what the fuck, and here's what you should have done. And
play my Scrooged promo.
And it is fucking amazing.
Acid rain. Terrorism.
Drugs.
And I like it's our patented.
Yeah, exactly.
Highway killers.
And guy pulls out with a
freeway killers.
Guy pulls out of a window with a shotgun. A plane blows up for terrorism. Like, well, fuck, that's foreshadowing. Although, in all fairness, that's a lot of terrorists and shit, so that's not all that shocking. And yeah, it's just all this shit, and he's just like, and it just says Scrooged.
Yeah, it's like it is now more important than ever to remember the meaning of Christmas. Ebenezer, Charles Dickens, a mortal classic, Scrooge, and I love this like Stone Age looking. Yeah, I love that design for some reason.
It looks great, and then he's just like, people should be afraid to miss it, and he's like, run it every hour on the hour. I've clearly done that. I don't know why I'm doing your jobs for you. You all suck. And
as they're leaving, some of them are pretending that they're about to.
One's about to
physically
throw up.
Ill.
The other people are just like, oh my god, this is messed up. Bill Murray's got his hand on the girl's ass.
Yep.
I'm like, well, that's...
It's implied that he's...
clearly having a thing with her. And then...
Ted, by the way.
Yeah.
I think her name's Ted in the...
Her name is Ted.
And I'm like, I don't know if she's ever name-checked, so that's weird, but alright.
Yeah, but her name's Ted.
Yep.
I don't know. And then, so Bobcat Goldthwait's like, sir? Because he's doing the actual Bobcat gimmick.
He's doing the voice.
Yeah, which he has stopped doing
he does not
many years ago.
Do not ask him to do it.
No, you will be. Bobcat Goldthwait is an incredible man because if you watch his films, he's clearly nuts. And he had this character for 30 years and then stopped doing it and gets mad when people reference it.
Yeah.
I don't understand him at all.
Because he's weird.
He's very weird.
So he basically goes, I don't think that's good, sir.
Yeah. I don't think you should.
So you're saying I'm off base?
I think so, sir. I just think it's probably, not good. Maybe just don't show the drugs and the blood.
You should have told me. It's like, to be fair, I just saw
it. He's just like, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can change it, and I'll let you know in the next 5 minutes. Oh, okay, sir. Well, I think you and I are really alike. Yeah. I mean, my plan wasn't to scare the Dickens out of people.
The Dickens!
That's Dickens! No one understands me! And he walks away and says Merry Christmas to his assistant, and then Bill's like, who is that?
Elliot Loudermilk. Code 9.
No, he doesn't. Well, he tells her exactly what he wants done. Is basically, I want him fired. I want him out of the building. Whatever. And then
it's Christmas. You're right.
Thank you. Make sure that they stop his bonus. Which I'm like, I don't think you could do that. And then
this is also where he fucking absolutely roasts her son's pictures. And Grace, how many fingers does Santa Claus have?
11.
This
is garbage.
I want people to see that.
Yeah, then she picks up the phone and just says Code 9. And then we cut to... What do we cut to first? Because we don't cut directly to his office, do we?
No, well, him getting thrown out.
Oh, is that what it is?
Getting thrown out with his box and stuff. Mm-hmm. And because he's like, and 4 minutes and whatever, like, 13 seconds, a new record.
Because it's not... Because, again, Loudermilk is such a nice person. He's sitting on the thing going, well, I could tell my wife and, we'll
maybe she'll
understand. Apartment. Maybe she'll understand. And then the security guys drop his stuff there, and he just goes, oh, thanks, fellas, Merry Christmas. They pick him up and throw him off the property.
Off the property completely.
And that's when Bill Murray just cuts in and goes, 4 minutes, I think that's a new record. And she's just looking at him like, what the fuck am I
Then going
for?
through the gifts at
like,
the end
all
of the year, either a towel or a VHS, which I'm like, Jesus, that's a night and day? Good Lord. But most of it's towel.
Yeah,
like,
just like,
most of these are all towel.
Towel. VHS. Towel. It's like, what about this guy? What were the ratings on his show? Towel. It's like, and your brother? Towel.
Your brother.
Your own brother. And just looks at her, and then he's just, give me that. And he starts taking it.
Towel.
While she's answering the phone, and he's holding goes, towel. These are all towels.
Mm-hmm. And Grace, push yourself down for a towel. Mm-hmm. No, you cheap
What about my bonus? Do you want a face cloth? You cheap motherfucker.
Shut the door. Preston. And this is where he says, like, do you know that there's this many cats and this many dogs? And then even, like, Frank's just like, sure, Preston, okay.
Basically, Preston is the higher up him.
Yeah, he's his boss.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay.
My favorite part of it is just, like, they're talking, and then he's in the elevator, and he just goes, make sure you study this stuff. and he's got this envelope in his hand as the doors are closing, and he just has to snatch it away quickly.
And then Bryce comes off the elevator. John Glover playing the most perfect.
Oh, just
L.A. California douchebag.
Oh, just
the bright white teeth, the fucking George Hamilton tan, the blonde hair. Just, hi, pal, how you doing? Like the fakest person ever. Oh, he's amazing.
Like, I'm here to help you, but I'm here to go up and see have a drink with the boss. But we met at this thing. When
because he went to school, he went to Harvard with Preston's son.
Yeah, he's like, but you know what? We should catch up. We'll definitely talk. Call my people. Yeah. And then he gets on the elevator and goes upstairs. And he goes, "Who the hell is that?"
I need you to pick everything you know
on this guy. And then, so she writes his name down and everything.
Tells him that his brother is in the other room, and he's like on a treadmill.
Yeah.
James Murray, the star of such cinematic classics as Moving Violations, which we'll get there.
We'll get there. Damn right, we'll get there.
I think that's his only movie that he ever really did.
I feel like
of note.
I remembered liking that.
No, I really do enjoy Moving Violations.
I don't remember it all that well, but I think I remembered liking it.
Jennifer Tilly's in it, I think. And then it's them going through the streets of New York, and seriously, there is something, because you see it in many movies.
Yeah.
There's something about New York at Christmas time.
Yeah.
The hustle, the bustle.
There's a look to it. There's a feel to it that's great. We have a bit of it here because Toronto is basically based on New York, so we kind of look like that. It's not quite the same, but it is.
You go down to Yonge and Dundas Square, you get roughly an approximation, if you will. But yeah, he's basically like he's like, I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. All these people are going to be going home watching the boob tube for me.
First of all, no. I don't know what makes you think that.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck watches that?
Nobody watches fucking TV. I mean, well, wait till next week. People do watch TV on Christmas. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, but he's
But unless you're running a 24-hour marathon or something.
The whole basic, just he's a fucking asshole, and his brother's like, you really need to be nicer.
Yeah. You know? I will say this. There's something... There's
a band playing on the street. He wants them shooed away.
Which, by the way, they were awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking Paul Schaefer and his band.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were great. And I wish street performers sounded like that. I was thinking about this watching. I was like... I know 80s fashion is very, very much dead, but there is something really classy about the way Bill Murray was dressed. With the suit and the white scarf.
The nice white scarf with the long black coat, the petticoat or whatever it is.
That is a great look. And
with like the leather gloves.
Yeah, there's something about that classy look that I really
80s
dig.
businessman? Classic.
Yeah, I really dig it.
He gets an award for being a humanitarian. Chair just always leaves it in the cab after stiffing the guy pretty much on a tip. He tipped him like 15 cents.
Tipped him 15 cents, even in the 80s. That was terrible. But it's funny because...
He steals the cab to go to the award show from an old lady, giving her the finger in the process.
I like that. I do think even his speech was kind of dickish, too.
On the way... Elliot is drunk, and he gets splashed by a cab, and he loses his booze because his bottle, the paper bag gets wet and it crashes through. Is it implied that that's Frank's cab that splashes him, or is that just a cab?
Oh, no, that's his cab. Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely his cab. I do enjoy his phrase of, you big dog, you. What the fuck does that mean?
Goes to the office, and the security guards have to stand because Mr. Cross is in, and then he kind of just looks at them like, you fucking idiots.
So he must just be straight up the underboss.
Yeah.
Because, nobody else can do this.
The people are still terrified of him because he's Mr. Cross. Goes up and tells Grace that she has to stay late.
Yeah. You know? Do you notice the sign in his office? It says, he's got a quote on there that literally says the definition of cross. It says cross, a thing people are nailed to.
Oh, jeez.
It's on his wall. It's genius.
And the whole basic, like, well, I need to get home. It's like, no, I'm staying late. If I stay late,
I work late, you work late. And if you don't work late, I can't work late. And if I can't work late, I can't work late.
So she's not happy.
Hey, Bill, your complaints about Dick Donner making you go too loud, unwarranted.
Yeah.
Your loud in this is genius.
She then eventually leaves, and we see her with her son getting off. She's
got to go to a doctor because her kid doesn't speak, and she basically says, $200 for a doctor to tell me you don't speak. I know you don't speak.
I love it, though. He's like, when you grow up, baby, you're going to be a lawyer, and we're going to sue the pants off him.
When you have something to say, it's going to be really important. It's like, wow, Foreshadowing.
So he's in his office working late.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a rumble.
Yes.
There's a rumble. The building starts to rumble.
Yeah, he's drinking rum and tab. Okay.
That is the most fucking 80s